Hey guys, my name is Masciotra, and this is my story of how I was before I came to know Christ and how I was after knowing Christ. Before knowing Christ, one word to describe myself would be unworthy. I grew up thinking that I had to do all of these great things to earn my own salvation. I had to get good grades. I had to become popular. I had to do well at sports. I had to do all these things to succeed, and that was how I was going to define myself, and was how I was going to earn my salvation. It came out that was a very empty living lifestyle for me. I never found satisfaction in that because no matter how well I did, there was always more to improve on, and so I could never be content with where I was at or content with who I was, but I always had to keep growing in that. And then for me personally, that just became exhausting. I was tired all the time. I was upset with who I was. I was never really happy, never had true joy in this whole situation because I could never fulfill myself or be who I wanted to be on my own. So after coming to know Christ through friends, being accepted by them, I'd experienced this acceptance a little bit. It was just a taste of it, and I wanted to know more about it. I think a verse that really sticks out with me is Ephesians 2:8-9, where it says, "For it is by grace you've been saved, so that no one may brag or boast, and it's not by your own works." It's a little bit paraphrased, but that was still something that hit me deep, knowing that it wasn't me that was doing all these things to have to earn my own salvation, but that God, He loved us so much that He sent His only Son down for us so that we could have salvation. So that wasn't by us doing our own works to reach the salvation, but that was because He came down to us. He reached us as sinful people so we could live with a sinless Lord. And how that just hit me so powerfully, and that was something that has radically changed my life, was knowing that this feeling of unworthiness wasn't something that I had to have, but feeling accepted because of Christ was something that He desired from my heart. And so it was because of that I decided to surrender my life to the Lord and accept Christ as my Savior. So I want to thank you guys for listening to my story of who I was before knowing Christ and how my life was feeling empty, to having this acceptance from a holy and sinless Lord. And if you have any thoughts about this discussion, you want to know more about who Christ is, I'll leave my contact information on my Facebook page, and I'd love to get in touch with you sometime as well. Thank you again for listening.